This right here behind me, this is it. This is the last of the Supras. Now, as far as the styling goes, on this 2026 Final Edition, this has the GT4 styling pack, and I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. One of the main things is if you come here to the rear, you have this carbon fiber spoiler that is on the back of the car. This right here is unique to the Final Edition and the GT4. Kind of zoom in, it's a very nice matte colored carbon fiber spoiler in the rear. That is unique to the GT4 package. And then when you come up here to the front, there's like a little bit of a gurney flap or something that is right here in front. This right here is a part of it too. This like gurney flap that you see, which obviously is going to help with comes like air, downforce, any turbulence. The brake ducts down here are larger to help us cooling off the brakes a little bit more. The brakes remain the same. They haven't changed those, but in the name of performance and constant track use and being able to run lap times over and over, the brakes now get a better cooling. Then you also notice this unique badging they put on the side of the Final Edition, this GR badging there. You get the red mirror caps, which you have seen before in the previous edition of the Supras. Then they look at the interior. Let me go on the driver's side. Opening up the driver's side door, it looks familiar if you've been in the Supra before. Obviously, when it comes to the interior, the name, the nameplates, and the rug mats, the floor mats right there look the same. You do get red seat belts. You can see right here. If you notice on the seats, white stitching, red stitching, Alcantara insert in the center. There's like a red material right behind a perforated Alcantara. And this particular model is one of the few stick shift ones. So you get the unique shift knob, carbon fiber on the center dash, and just a stitching on the side of the shift boot as well. The steering wheel kind of remains the same. Would have been nice to have some like red stitching in here, maybe even a different steering wheel, like on a flat bottom or something. But the interior is the same that you've noticed in the Supra for all these years, but has a little bit of a, little points in there to make it feel a little bit special. Horsepower remains the same, 382 horsepower, 386 foot-pounds of torque. Is the same that we've come to know in the Supra, so that hasn't increased or anything. But as far as the Final Edition goes, this is one of the few that's going to be available in matte black, and then there's a matte white color if you want to go for a different color on there. But this is it. This is a Supra Final Edition with the GT4 styling pack. One of the other things that was done too is that the chassis and the suspension has been tweaked so that it has a little bit more performance on it as opposed to the regular Supra. The future of Supra is still up in the air. Toyota's not giving up the nameplate. They didn't say that it was over. They didn't say it was done. So there is something coming. At least another Supra. What does it look like? What is it going to be? Is it going to have that new G20E four-cylinder turbo motor? I don't know. But I do know that this kind of signifies a, kind of a sad moment to see that this being the last one and how long it took for us to get the Supra back from the first MK4. So the MK5 comes to a close. What do you think the next one should look like? Should it be faster? Should it be more powerful? Should it cost more? Should we come back down and bring the price down a little bit lower, or maybe introduce something that's more lightweight and sporty? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna see you all on the next one. Peace.